Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rogue Machine's Holiday Around the Clock. First and foremost, thank you so much for continuing to support live theater in Los Angeles. Even in the midst of a pandemic, we love our audiences, we appreciate you, and we can't wait to get back in person. In the meantime, this is the next best thing. So a little bit about what you are going to see tonight. Around the Clock is in person, and its in-person format is a 24-hour play festival. We gather several of our talented writers. We bring together our directors and our actors, and writers are given a prompt, which for this particular show tonight happens to be the title of a holiday song. And then they're sent away to write a 10-minute-ish play. Actors and directors get those plays and have the rest of the day, if we're doing it in person, to rehearse. In this format, we stretch it out a little bit more, so people have a few days to look at it, so not everyone's not spending 24/7 on Zoom. But tonight is the grand culmination of all that work. So we really thank you for joining us today. We're excited you're here, and we're looking forward to an awesome evening of short plays. We have 7 amazing short plays put together for you tonight around the theme of a holiday song. Plus. And then we have the added bonus of a returning play from our last week's performance that, due to some unfortunate technical difficulties, we did not get to see, but we have tonight in all its glory in an encore performance. So we're excited to spend the night with you. Grab some eggnog, grab something to stick in that eggnog, grab your pajamas, grab a loved one, teddy bear, anything you want, and enjoy theater from the comfort of your living room. Thank you and welcome to Rogue Machine. Our first play tonight is
Marshmallow World, written by Wright. Directed by Elina de Santos, starring Marwa Bernstein and Amir Levi. Without further ado, please enjoy Marshmallow World.
Hello, Mary. Isn't this exciting?
Yep, it's a real thrill, Aster. The cherry on top of the craptacular Sunday that was or is 2020.
Mary, we were chosen, Mary.
Oh, really? Okay. Aster, we do this every year. Why does Santa want us to analyze song lyrics anyway? And I always lose.
This year is different. This year we got to do it on Zoom. I have never done this on Zoom. Mm-hmm. Have you? And we have never been partners. Mary, it is our year. I can feel it.
No, I have never done this on Zoom. Santa knows Zoom has brought me nothing but joy this year. So I'm glad we get to spend so much more time on Zoom. However, I do have to say it's an improvement over last year at Juniper's. His place smelled like gin and hand sanitizer. So.
Oh, my place smells like hand sanitizer too. Let's open our envelopes. I cannot believe we waited this long. I am salivating, Mary, in anticipation. Are we up to the challenge? Can I get a yup from my team?
Nope.
Close enough, you orange cardamom spice cookie.
But
let's open them at the exact same time. Okay, Mary, can we do that? I think it will help us to be more in sync.
Oh, goody. That'll be a dream come true.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, sugar plum fairies, Mary.
Whoops, I guess I was just too excited.
I totally understand. I almost opened it myself. Here goes. Oh, goody gumdrops. We got this, Mary. Our greatest wishes are just around the corner. This is my jam.
Oh, this is why I wear headphones in the shop. As soon as this stuff starts, out comes Tool.
Tool? Like hammers and saws?
No, like anima and the grudge. This fluff drives me up the gingerbread wall.
Fluff. That is so clever. Just like my favorite sandwich. We are going to own this, my co-fluffernutter in arms.
Okay.
Let's start with the title.
Mhm.
What do you think Marshmallow World means?
Snow.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Death. Dead leaves. Dead dreams. Cold. Numb. Poe.
What? Marshmallows are a yummy, sweet treat and symbolize the fun and magic of snow, childhood memories and adult dreams to be realized. Write that down, Mary. The magic of snow. Write that down. Write that down.
I did not agree to that interpretation. Did you consider the desolation of winter as a symbol of death?
Is that a metaphor on a metaphor or a symbol on a symbol? I feel like you are stretching that sugary concoction pretty far, Truffle Ball. I do not know if you have the text evidence to back up marshmallow as death. I am just unwrapping the first candy cane here. You want to win, don't you? I want to win, Mary. I want to win real, real bad. I have my greatest wish all ready to go, Mary. Do you have yours ready?
Okay, I will write it down.
Yay! Whoopie pies and pecan sandies. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the title is about how snow is magical and sweet. Then the first verse continues, the winter as a sweet confection theme, delving into other white and fluffy substances. I love whipped cream, and it is true, I do wait for it the whole year round.
I will just bet you do. Okay, my turn. Let me do the next verse. I think it is much more in my wheelhouse. The sun is red like a pumpkin head. Okay, well, that's obviously a reference to blood. I mean, is the sun really ever red? It's the red covering us all like the sun shines down on us, a la Carrie? Or maybe Halloween. Creatures of the night, and maybe even a foreshadowing of a psychic premonition of the cult hit Pumpkinhead, perhaps an underrated classic. This song is great.
Pumpkinhead?
Yeah, it's right there in the lyrics and text evidence and all. Write it down, Aster, write it down. I think you're right, Aster. We could win this one.
Yippee Skippy and holiday M&Ms. My turn. The world is your snowball. See how it grows. Do you think it means the world is your oyster? Or the snowball is a symbol for your dreams and they grow especially in the magic of the snow?
Aster, it is clearly about an avalanche. Possibly as all of the world's natural disasters, there's a symbol of that. Or maybe it is particularly about man's part in Earth's destruction. Ooh, I am going to write that down.
No, Mary, do not write that down. No, naughty, Mary, no. Santa would never give us a song about avalanches. He loves the snow. Marshmallows are not taking part in Earth's destruction.
Okay, I'll write the dream stuff. I mean, I guess that makes sense. 2. The next one's mine, though.
Oh, gumdrops and licorice ropes.
Okay, this one is obviously about the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, it's a yummy world for sweethearts is obviously about the zombie apocalypse. Roll out those sugar cookies and please explain.
Yum world is a world full of food for zombies. I mean, even if it is a marshmallow world, it is devoid of humans, and humans are zombie food. Therefore, zombies. And the next line backs up my inference. You take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar date. Because the zombies like to eat her like sugar. I mean, how else could you interpret Sugar Date? Santa would never approve a song with sexual under or overtones. Then the zombies eat you too. So, you know, you are together with your love again. It's very romantic, yet chaste.
Well, if you put it that way, Sprinkle Feet, as long as it is romantic, I can believe that. Santa likes romance, but not sex. I learned that from Hallmark.
See, I knew I could do this. This song is about the bittersweetness of dreams and love, even in adulthood, along with the bitter reality of the zombie apocalypse.
You bet your sweet snickerdoodle you can. Brilliance shines brightly from our Zoom screens. That was the last new verse. We did it, Mary.
I think you might be right, Aster. I think we nailed this. Maybe this song is my jam too. I already feel like a winner. I think this might be our year.
Really, Mary? Really? Oh, caramel and apple cider. I am just about the happiest elf in Santa's workshop. There's just one thing, though.
What's that, Aster?
I have to think of a new wish.
What's wrong with the old one?
Nothing. But it just came true. Mary is Mary. It's a holiday miracle.
Wait, Aster, look at the time. We should go watch Rogue Machines Around the Clock Festival. Let's go.
I swear to God, Amir is like Fear and Loathing in Santa's Village. I always imagine that's what the lamp that I Dream of Jeannie comes out of looks like.
The inside?
Yeah.
Well, thank you both. And now we are on to Baby It's Cold Outside, written by Anne Noble, directed by Marc Antonio Pritchett, with Gugan Singh, Melina Bielefelt, and Jennifer Sorenson. Please enjoy Baby It's Cold Outside.
Fucking assholes. Oh, hey, Ari.
What are you doing here?
Merry Christmas?
Well, very funny. You can't be here.
I know.
Like, you really can't.
I know.
How did you even get this link?
I'm crafty.
Brenda,
Yes,
you have to leave now.
I know.
You know, if you wanted to stage a protest, there are more effective ways.
Oh, really? Like what? No, seriously, I'm interested. In the grand history of this service, I'm super intrigued to hear the success stories of our predecessors' bold attempts to overthrow the system. Please regale me of the proud victories of our people. Tell me precisely exactly how we, the proletariat, can rise up and stick it to those fuckheads who fired me. No, seriously, I'm all ears.
You were fired because you broke protocol?
I know.
So it's not really a protest.
No, it's my season's greetings to
Oh,
you.
would you knock that off?
Well, I think that's pretty nice of me, considering that we have no actual seasons, no actual holidays. I even invented this cocktail. It's an old hot choco toddy fashioned.
Look,
Can't you just hang out for a few minutes? Oh, You have an entry coming in.
No, I don't.
Oh man, you are such a shitty liar.
Brenda, do not ruin this for me.
Wow.
I got one more entry to do. Well, and then I get my full vacay creds.
Really? Where are you gonna go?
See my family.
Whoa.
I know. And I've been working at this for a very long time. So I don't need your inappropriate nostalgia to screw it all up.
I'm not
Inappropriate?
nostalgic.
Oh, okay.
No, seriously, all right. That's really brave of you. Not everyone can handle seeing their.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Now, can you please just. Oh my God. Here she comes. Go, 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 go.
Power to the people.
What? Where? What? Ah! Who are you?
Welcome, Marjorie. My name is Arush, and I shall be your shepherd.
My what? Who are you?
Arush. He's your fucking shepherd.
Brenda.
And I am definitely not your shepherd because I got fucking fired.
Brenda, she's new. For crying out loud.
Someone please tell me what's going on.
Marjorie, I apologize for the chaos. The transition is never easy, and these particular circumstances have no doubt made it very difficult indeed. Let's go back to help you orient yourself. Do you remember what happened before you arrived here?
There was Christmas music on, and I was upstairs in the kids' room.
That's right.
And I opened the window because one of the string of the lights was out.
That's right.
And I didn't want to have Dave fix it. His back had been bothering him, and he'd been all day at church with the food pantry. And so I just climbed out the window with the string. And I remember thinking I was going to have to change the music because that song I really don't like at all started playing. I could still hear it through the open window. And then I
Yes?
Holy shit, did you fall off your old roof and break your neck?
Brenda!
I'm just saying, that's pretty fucking spectacular.
Not to Marjorie, I'm guessing. I'm guessing Marjorie's in a bit of shock right now because she just realized she did something totally stupid and had a horrible accident, which now has made Christmas Eve like the worst day in history ever for her fantastic husband and two adorable children. Oh, but I'm just fucking guessing, Brenda.
Yes, Marjorie?
So if I'm understanding you correctly, I'm dead.
Technically.
Marjorie, yes, that is the truth of the matter.
And this is some kind of way station.
We're processing.
I'm being processed.
No. This is a space for you to process.
What? My reaction to my death?
You can swear if you want. A lot of entries do.
My former colleague is correct. You can't be however you like, do whatever you feel. We are here for you.
And you are?
Arush.
What kind of name is Arush?
It means first ray of the winter sun.
How did you know that?
I told you, I'm crafty. Brenda, on the other hand, doesn't mean shit.
Yes, it does.
Sorry?
It means sword.
Sword?
Yes, it's Nordic. When I was pregnant with our last, I was obsessed with Scandinavian mythology.
So like a Viking would have a shield and a Brenda?
Technically.
Huh. What does Marjorie mean?
Oh, okay, so regardless of the etymological origins of all of our names, do you have any thoughts or feelings questions or concerns you'd like to express, Marjorie?
Oh, well, I'm not really sure why I'm not more upset at this point, but I'm sure that will come, or at least I hope it will. Seems like that would be pretty normal. But since I'm not really, I guess I would just like to ask, when do I get to see Jesus? I will be seeing Jesus. Please don't tell me.
Come on, Shepherd.
I really hate this.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it shouldn't be our responsibility to keep having to navigate something of this magnitude. We're processing, for crying out loud.
Yeah, protest sounding pretty good right now, isn't it?
I'm just saying.
Excuse me, but could we please focus on the question of my entire faith identity? Just, if possible.
Okay, well, Marjorie, here's the thing.
There's no Jesus?
Oh, no, there's a Jesus.
There's totally a Jesus.
Oh, thank God. I mean, thank you, God. Okay, everything's okay now. Woo! Okay, so where is he?
So that's the actual thing.
You missed him.
I what?
He already came, or went.
He what?
He's been in the world for, well, let's just say that he's been in your midst for quite a while. Yes, Marjorie?
Where I'm going after this, God will be there.
Kind of.
Totally, kind of.
Will there be anyone there with whom I might be able to voice my frustration?
Definitely.
Totally, definitely.
Okay.
But don't, count on having any impact.
Brenda!
I mean, you want me to lie to her? You want me to lie to you, Marjorie?
Maybe. I mean, no, but maybe a little bit. I'd like to think all those Christmas decorations you have aren't just ironical, Brenda. I'd like to think, or know, rather, that my kids won't be scared at night now, or hate Christmas lights now, or heights, or I don't know. I just really like to know that Dave's back is going to be okay. It was really giving him trouble these past few. I don't want to process. I don't.
Look, if it helps any, Arush left behind his children.
Brenda,
She's freaking out, Ari.
everybody freaks out, and it's not protocol.
Yeah, well, this is now my official protest, and it's fucking Christmas, ironic or not. I'm not gonna lie to you, Marjorie. It totally sucked for him, unimaginable. He spent a seriously long ass time in processing when he came through, which was forever ago. But soon, really soon, he's gonna get to go see his kids.
Really?
No, not really.
If this entry goes well.
I don't get to be with them, Brenda. The truth of the matter is, really, I get to watch them for a day. Just watch them. Going about their lives with their kids now. I get to see all the sights, smell all the smells, hear all the sounds of the world, but my family will have no idea I'm even there. They won't get to feel me. So I won't even be there, will I?
So you'll be like Jesus then. In the world, but not of it. Huh. But only if I process well. If I do that, then you'll at least get to see your family for a bit?
Yes.
Okay, well, then I guess I'm processed.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but yes, I don't know. Just send me on. Or whatever. I'm interested in a kind of god.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, Brenda, it's pearl.
What?
Marjorie means pearl in Old English, I think.
So you're a Marjorie of great price.
Let's hope so. Go ahead. First ray of winter sun.
Your vacay creds come through? Congrats. Hey, you know what I thought would be funny? If the song Marjorie was listening to when she was on the roof, if it was Baby, It's Cold Outside.
I never really liked that song.
Yeah, it's shitty.
Merry Christmas, Brenda. Yeah. Power to the people.
Oh, it's not good. It's not good.
Well, that was just lovely. I think the moral of that was hug your babies, hug your loved ones, everyone. Give them a call. Say hi, watch them while they're here, and do not listen to Christmas songs on the roof.
Where it's Goodbye Gorgeous Corners. All right, next up, My Favorite Things. Written by Michelle Hanzelova. Directed by Victoria Hoffman. Starring James Liebman and Stacie Chaiken. Without further ado, please enjoy My Favorite Things.
Hi. Hello. Dr. Stacie, I presume?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, I am. And you are, sorry about that, James?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So I was wondering, is Stacie your last name?
No, we use our first names to communicate with clients. It creates a bond of trust between us that takes years to develop in ordinary conversation. Now, would you prefer that I use your last name instead, James?
No, that's fine, I guess. Whatever works for the process. Doctor.
All right. Let's start then, shall we? What brought you to therapy today?
Oh, I guess we're just jumping right into it. Okay. Well, what brought me here was this Zoom link in my email, which I was sent after my wife signed me up for online therapy.
And why would she do that?
She thinks I'm depressed and wants me to talk about my feelings to someone.
Did you try talking to your wife?
I talk to her every day.
About your feelings?
Oh, well, Well, she says she's not a professional therapist, so it would just be a waste of both of our times. So.
And how does that make you feel?
She's not wrong. She doesn't talk to me when she needs an oil change either, you know. Better leave it to the pros, she always says, so.
I see. You are depressed?
According to my wife.
According to you.
I don't know. You tell me. I'm the car in need of an oil change. You're the mechanic here, right? How would I know if I'm depressed?
This is not how it works, James. Let's try something different. Tell me about you. What is your profession?
I am an actor. Or I was before the global pandemic.
Just pandemic is enough.
What?
The word pandemic is by definition an epidemic that spreads internationally, and therefore the word global is redundant.
So can I say global epidemic? Would that make it a pandemic?
That's not how language works.
Yeah, but it would be correct.
No. So you were an actor before the pandemic. What are you doing now?
Let's say there's a disease that only spreads in cold climates, like Canada, Alaska, some parts of Russia, the Arctic, right? So it is an epidemic that spreads internationally, but not globally. That would be a non-global pandemic. Therefore, a global pandemic is not really a redundancy, right?
Are you deflecting from your depression by fixating upon language?
What? No, no, just wondering.
Can you tell me about your career as an actor?
Yeah, okay. I trained at Juilliard. I live in LA, so, you know, lots of auditions every week. Pay a lot of money to my agent in the union, so there goes most of my salary from the odd paid jobs I actually get to do. But it's worth it because it used to make me really, really happy. But then the COVID happened, and you know, I was actually sort of glad at first. I know, it's horrible to say that, isn't it?
If that is how you felt, it's valid.
I just finished this big ensemble piece in March. It's 18 people crammed into 2 tiny rooms that had no business calling themselves dressing rooms. You know, a non-existent backstage where you had to be pressed between like a wall and a wooden flat at all times while trying to dodge human traffic from all directions quietly, of course, 10 feet from the audience. Just maybe 35 people on a good night. Sometimes there were more people on stage than there were off stage. So.
And that depressed you?
Oh no, that's pretty normal in small theater. I had a great time. Every time I do one of those, I just need some time away from it all after, you know? And usually I can't afford the time, but because COVID, there was suddenly no work. And it wasn't my fault. Yay. So yeah, it felt good to be home. No rehearsals, no notes. That feeling lasted until about the end of June.
And what happened at the end of June?
I realized that no one cares about me, about science, about global warming. People just don't care.
And what led you to that feeling?
I don't know, the news, I guess. The people I heard on TV, even the people I talked to. And then, well, yeah, I picked up this script that I had from ages ago. It was a gift from a friend, and I never had a chance to read it. A parallelogram by Bruce Norris. I couldn't put it down. It had everything I was already thinking about, and it made me hopeful to imagine it done. The theater made me feel alive again. You know, that feeling you get, that just completely fills you, and you think, God, fuck it, this This is what the world needs. People need to hear this. People need to feel like this. This is what being alive is all about.
I don't read fiction, but your experience of it is valid. It made you happy, excited.
Yes. And you know, people started doing the online Zoom theater thing. I haven't really seen any of it because they all sound quite dull. I mean, how many readings of Angels in America and Beirut do we really need, right? But this piece was special. This was something the world needed in June to understand how we collectively feel. The pessimism of it all. It makes you feel understood. You know, in a way, I wanted to do the play to help people see that we can't just accept the future. It's a brilliant play, really. This woman B is visited by her future self, and she tries to change the outcome of her future, but she's unable to, and there's a plague. So
I don't really need to know the story. I just need to know how it made you feel.
Right. Okay. Sorry. I decided to produce it, get 4 actors together, do a reading online. And I finally reached out to people after 2 months of not communicating at all. And we rehearsed for 2 weeks, almost every night. I even got a light ring, new AirPods. I invited all my Facebook friends. I sent emails to almost everyone I knew, hundreds of people. I even rebuilt our closet to be like more or less a studio, right? I mean, it's small, but it works, right? And we presented the play.
What happened with the play, James?
We had 14 views. Actually, I'm not even sure it was that many because every actor was streaming it twice on 2 different devices. So my mom saw it. I know that.
And how did that make you feel?
Make me feel? Well, doctor, it made me feel pretty fucking sad and angry. And my wife told me I'm depressed now, so here I am. The world doesn't give a flying fuck about art, about my profession, about me, about our democracy going to shit, or about people dying. Every day, I'm pretty fucking angry. And the only thing that ever filled me with happiness and contentment and made me feel like a human being was, God help me, the fucking theater. And that is gone now. And it's been 10 months, and maybe I should have gone to fucking law school, and I could have been helping the immigrant children at the border get out of the cages. But no, I am an actor, and my entire field of work is gone. That is how that makes me feel in the fucking global pandemic, Dr. Stacie.
I see. You feel like your entire world is gone because you define yourself by your career. How about this? We will try to find some things in the world together that still bring you joy.
Is this a Marie Kondo approach? Like what brings joy, what sparks joy?
How about pets? Have you considered getting a kitten, perhaps?
I can't do that. I'm allergic.
They have hairless cats or short hairs that don't cause allergies anymore.
The whiskers. I'm allergic to the whiskers.
You're allergic to kittens' whiskers?
Yes. If you cut those off a cat, it loses its balance, so we can't do that. I watched that on a documentary or something.
All right. How about experiences instead of things? How does seeing the raindrops on roses make you feel?
It doesn't really rain much in Los Angeles.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. Silver white winters used to make me happy. Wearing warm woolen mittens and feeling the cold on my cheeks. There is no snow falling on your nose in California. My son has never seen snow. He's 5. It's actually kind of sad.
Your son, How does your son feel about you?
Honestly, I don't think he cares very much yet. Last month, when they opened the school for a week or so, I went to pick him up, and I got out of the car, put my mask on, all that. I see him get out of the building and beeline it for a different tall white man standing there. Started talking to him and all. Thought that was his father. I mean, if I hadn't walked up to them, he probably would have just gone home with that guy.
Of course, with the mask, I suppose that could happen.
3 times that week it happened. And once in the grocery store. I am his father.
I see. Yeah. Let me see if I understand you correctly. You cannot have pets. You don't enjoy the climate you live in currently. You feel your own son doesn't really care for you yet. Your entire field of work has been on pause for the last 10 months. No one came to see your online play. You cannot leave your home without the fear of getting sick, and you feel like the people around you don't do anything about the state of the world. And you feel like you can't see your parents because you'll get them sick. And for every Greta Thunberg, there are 2 Jared Kushners. For every Ruth Bader Ginsburg, there is Amy Conant Barrett. And for every step forward, you soon enough go 2 steps back. You really want to care, right? You want to care, but lately you can't bring yourself to care because every single thing you pour your heart and soul into ends up barely significant. And what's the point of trying if you don't change the world?
I don't even need to change the world per se. I feel like
James, it's not you that is depressed. This entire planet is depressed. We are collectively going through all the stages of grief and arriving at the same conclusion of helplessness. You think anyone knows how the fuck to feel? I had a nurse today who feels the same way as you do. A lawyer who cannot defeat the system in place for the kids at the border. A defeated Republican, two COVID positive pregnant women who feel like they already let their babies down. And now I'm ending the day with you. And I too am very fucking sad and angry at the world right now.
So what do I do?
You are not a car that needs an oil change, and I am not a mechanic. I have no idea. Look, sweetheart, we are all in our own fucking closets. Our time's almost up.
That's a pretty bleak end of the first session, Doctor.
And how did it make you feel?
Honestly, just really confused.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly comforted that we're all in this shit show together, I guess, so.
I'll see you next week, James. And please, you're an actor, for God's sake. If you can't think of any of your favorite things, just make it up. Give me something to work with.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Wright, copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up in snow and strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Wow, das was ausgezeichnet. James und Stacie. Did you see the sexual chemistry? Oh my goodness. I wish my therapist was like that. Okay. That's funny. No? He thought it was funny. Okay. Next up, we have Frosty the Snowman, written by Vince Melocchi, directed by Kristina Lloyd, starring Michael Schwartz, Ethan Harris Riggs, and Renae Geerlings. So without further ado, please enjoy Frosty the Snowman.
Hello, I'm Renae, a counselor here at St. John's Outreach Project in Pittsburgh. I want to welcome and thank you for joining me tonight for our live stream version of Holding It Together During the Holidays. You know, the holidays are a happy time for some and really stressful for others. It's a time for giving and forgiving, for being with family, friends, loved ones. But the holidays can be difficult for some. We want you to know that we are here to help, to listen, to learn, and support. Now, we realize that you're dealing with a lot of festive stress, so we're here to answer your email questions and also some from the chat room. So without further ado, let me introduce our guests. Our first guest tonight is my college professor, my former college professor, who is now a successful certified financial planner based in Southern California. Welcome, Michael Schwartz.
Renae, it's so good to see you again.
Michael. Hi, you too. Thank you so much for being here.
It's my pleasure.
Well, and our next guest is Ethan Harris Riggs, a local actor from right here in the Burgh.
Hey,
hello, Ethan.
Hey.
Hey, it's great to have you here. And by the way, congratulations on your new movie.
Thanks.
It looks great.
Well, festivals love it, so fingers crossed.
Listen, I'm actually hoping that as an actor, you're going to be able to give us some insight on dealing with the emotional highs and lows that folks are going through right now.
For sure. Yeah, I think it could help.
Great. Guys, before we begin, what are some of your personal favorite holiday memories or traditions?
Well, every year my wife and I hand out toys and gifts to low-income families in the community.
I think that's terrific. Ethan, what about you? Tradition or memory?
Say, watching holidays, movies, and specials and stuff with my family.
Okay, then. Let's take a question from the chat. Chris from McKeesport writes, because of Corona lockdowns, I was laid off at the restaurant. I'm in debt and my unemployment ran out last month. I haven't had money coming in and I'm ashamed to tell the family we can't afford gifts this year. Ugh. What do I tell my 5 and 6-year-old happened to Santa? Michael?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, we usually advise our clients to have at least 6 months in an emergency fund saved up for times like these.
Jesus.
In this case, Chris, it sounds you might want to sit your kids down and lie. Listen, I find in these situations, lying is the best policy. Just say, kids, Santa got arrested by the Corona police this year, so he won't be coming until he's feeling better.
Wow, that is no answer. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna lie to your kids.
But first, you might want to stop at the dollar store and pick up something cheap, Play-Doh, coloring books. You know, since Santa got the virus, he dropped off something small since he was feeling weak. Then assure them that Santa will be back when he's better. And once the stimulus checks are sent out and things get moving again, You can say, hey, look what Santa dropped off.
Yo, Santa got the virus. I'm sorry, Michael. That is lame, man. It's so lame.
That's what I would tell my kids.
Do you have kids?
Yes. Grown and out the door.
You probably sat by the fire in some nice privileged house up in the hills while you screwed over your clients left and right.
You don't even know me.
No, I know guys like you. Financial guys, lawyers and that. Guys in suits.
Son, you're too young to be so bitter.
I'm not bitter. I'm realistic. That McKeesport dude is actually hurting. So
his name is Chris.
Whatever. It's the same. He's going to.
Guys, this is a holiday show, so happy, cheerful, helpful, please.
Hey, I'm not the enemy.
Ethan, hey, he's right. He's right. What's going on? You can talk to me.
It's Christmas. You know what Santa brought me? Brought me papers from a lawyer saying I can't see my wife or daughter.
Why?
I had a drinking problems and we split up, but I'm a year sober now. Still don't matter. I'm good now. You know, I wanted to show my wife Brittany that. I went over to the apartment, tell her. Next thing I know, we're arguing again. She's calling the cops. I never raised a hand on her, by the way. I always provided. Now they say I can't see my own kids. So I got Emily a Christmas gift and everything, but I was going to take it over. And I'm on my way taking over. You know, Brittany's like, you ain't seen her, it'll just confuse her. So I'm over Britt. I don't care anymore. Send her the gift through the mail or something because I'm done with Brittany. Honestly, I don't even care if I see her again, to be 100%.
No, it's Christmas.
I know. She don't want to see me. I don't want to see her.
So you're hurt.
I'm sorry you're feeling that. Must be awful.
What do you know about how I feel, man?
What have I done to make you think I'm immune to pain?
Hey, Michael, why don't you share with us some of that pain?
My father never loved me. When I was 6 years old, my mother passed and my father didn't want me. Sent me to live with my grandparents. Told me face to face he didn't love me. Thought, if he doesn't love me, I won't love him. Went through life like that. I didn't see him again until the day he died. When cancer in his colon made him this little gray, shriveled up old man. And as his life slipped away, he whispered, I'm sorry, son. It just wasn't strong. He called me son. He did love me. All those years wasted. So, Ethan, if you love your wife, don't let pride stand in your way.
Do you still love her?
Drives me nuts.
Then do whatever you need to do.
Michael's right.
Yeah, it ain't that easy. You don't know Britt.
Think of your wife and daughter. Think of the life you could have had.
Thanks.
If you could be with him right now, right in this minute, what would you do?
Some Christmassy, like watching Charlie Brown Christmas, you know. Britt, she really likes that Charlie Brown Christmas.
Michael, what about you?
Bad Santa.
Go! I know about John Ritter. Okay, John Ritter.
Bernie Mac in the office eating that orange.
The Advent calendar.
I need to see this movie.
Yes.
It's so funny. Renae, you?
Oh, no.
Renae, come on. You got a favorite. What? It's a Wonderful Life, Health?
Frosty. My sister Jackie and I love Frosty the Snowman. We watch it every year. Mhm. We'd sing the song. We'd play all the parts. I'm always carrying going to the North Pole with Frosty. Jackie and I haven't missed watching Frosty once in all these years. You know, the first time we watched it, she cried when Frosty melted and made me swear not to tell anyone, which of course I did the minute we went out to play. And she beat the heck out of me. And I loved every minute of it. But no Frosty this year, not with all the COVID restrictions. You know, she's right across town, but she might as well be in China with all of this restriction. I know I don't know, she's my sister. You know, it's Christmas and it's the holidays, and it's just always been me and Jackie and Frosty the Snowman.
Adapt. COVID hit, and we're all scrambling for work. There are no auditions. We had to do DoorDash gigs, working on Trader Joe's, you know, whatever. Now we're auditioning for stuff on our phones at home. You know, adapt.
Ethan, that's right. Pivot. Have a Zoom viewing party with your sister.
Yeah, I'll be like, Frosty, you never forget.
Yeah. You and Jackie will play Remember When someday and laugh. You watch.
Yeah, I think maybe you fellas are onto something. I'm gonna call her. And we'll do it. And for all of you out there watching, I hope that all of our sharing has helped you with your festive stress.
This is live.
I thought we were just warming up.
No, guys, we're live. This is streaming all around the world. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Wow. Live.
Happy holidays.
Yins did good. Did you hear this? Listen. An iguana wearing a bandana attacked a man. A bandana wearing iguana reportedly jumped over a home's fence and attacked a man. Then a woman wearing medical scrubs came looking for it. Where did that happen?
Wait, didn't you just say?
No.
I don't know.
Florida.
Because 2020 wasn't weird enough.
Florida. All right. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Let It Snow by Anne Bronston. Directed by Kimberly Harris. With Covey Ladner, Joel Sweeto, and Rachel Sorsa. Without further ado, please enjoy Let It Snow.
Let it snow.
Let it snow, let it snow. That's right. It's two. Double the fun.
Hi.
Hi. So, I've always wanted a sister.
I didn't.
Oh, okay. I get it. I promise I won't steal all your good sweaters. I'm not sure what to expect. What was his reaction?
I didn't tell him.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, I reconsidered. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what you want. I don't think this is a good idea. He's old. You're not young. What do you imagine will come of this?
I want to meet my father. That's all. I don't imagine anything beyond that.
Really?
You seemed fine with this last week.
Look, you tracked me down because some ancestry site said you matched with my brother, who I haven't seen in years. So I think I was a little caught off guard, but I've had a chance to rethink it, and I just don't think it's a good idea.
But I don't think it's fair that you change your mind like that.
I'm not my brother. And maybe my father's not his father. Apparently people aren't as related as they think. And quite frankly, I don't see any resemblance. Nothing in your face, voice, mannerisms, or anything in any way.
Listen, I don't know what I have to say that will convince you to be comfortable with this.
Maybe I'm being overprotective, but I just don't think this is something my father would like. And honestly, mentally, physically, he's a little off balance. So I just don't think.
Look, I have enough information. I can find him on my own. If I have to, I can claim health concerns and get lawyers.
You know who he is, right?
I know his name, but there are a lot of Jake Turners.
And which one of the Jake Turners do you want it to be?
It doesn't matter to me.
Are you hoping it's the has-been musician? I mean, it's fun being related to someone famous, someone with money.
Are you afraid I want money?
I'm afraid you want. And whatever it is you want, I don't think we have enough of it to go around.
Please, I just want a sliver of what you had, what I'm owed, not just legally and morally, but because I am his daughter. I want to see my father. I want my father to see me.
You want a sliver of what I had.
Maybe you can't understand, and maybe I'm not explaining it well enough. I don't.
Be careful what you want. I'll call him.
Dad, hello?
Hi, Dad. It's Robin.
I know it's Robin because that's what my caller ID says. What do you want?
How you are?
I'm gearing up for the humbug holidays, awaiting a delivery of my Christmas ghosts, Jim, Jack, and Jameson.
You know, you really shouldn't. Have you even had something to eat today?
Shut up. You don't have guardianship yet.
Right. Look, Dad, I sent you a Zoom meeting. Can you meet? I have something for you.
Ooh, presents. Yay.
You didn't tell him? You should have told him. He should know about me.
You want to meet him, don't you? Trust me, this is better.
Are you suing for guardianship?
He has an Irish coffee when he wakes up, a Bloody Mary for breakfast, and then segues into the brown stuff for the rest of the day. Plus, past drinking and drugs and rock and roll has taken a toll.
Maybe it'll be better if I contact him directly and set up some kind of a meeting or something.
Are you losing your nerve?
No, I just don't want to surprise him.
I better call him back. I'm sure he forgot. Dad!
Yeah, who's this?
It's me, Dad, Robin. I sent you a Zoom invite. Can you please check your email and click on the link?
I wasn't able to reach your brother. Do you know if there's a way that I can contact him?
Why? Did you always want a brother too?
All right. Zooming in. Yeah. Woo.
I see you're dressed for Christmas.
Huh? Merry Christmas. Is that my present? Not a car, but nice.
Dad, we don't talk that way in this century.
You didn't think that was offensive, did you?
No, I thought it was funny.
Huh?
God. Dad, this is Callie.
Callie.
Dad, this is Collie. She's your daughter.
Now that is offensive.
Well, yes, it is to me, but apparently my feelings have never really been.
Whoa. Collie, can you play the violin? Because I think we're going to be needing some musical accompaniment for what's coming.
I'm not musical.
Not musical? That is an outrage. Not musical and claiming to be my daughter? Obviously, young lady, you are a fraud. Good. Now that is solved, do you want to date sometime in the post-pandemic future?
Dad!
What? She's not underage. She's close to your age. That's practically overage.
Mr. Turner.
Look, why do you think that we're related?
I match DNA with your son.
What son? I don't have a son.
Zachary?
Oh, that son. Yeah, we are estranged. I took back my DNA from him. We're no longer related. Look, I'm sorry, but yeah, after a certain age, parent, child, doesn't mean that much, does it?
Did it ever?
And what are the ties that bind Rachel? Money?
It's Robin, Dad.
Whatever.
I can smell the alcohol from here.
Now that is almost kind of clever. In fact, I'll drink to that.
Mina. My mother's name was Mina. She was born in India, went to high school here, became a nurse. I was born in 1975 in Ohio.
Sorry. Blank. What did she say about me?
Nothing. She refused to say anything. She never married. She died about 10 years ago.
And here we are, the disappointing end of an imaginary adventure.
Sorry. I guess you're getting a little slice of what I had.
Well, what should we do? Talk about the weather, sing Christmas songs, tell our life stories, snore? Where do you live, Collie?
Ohio?
Is it snowing?
Yes.
I imagine snow in Ohio must be beautiful.
Yes, Mr. Turner. Snow is always beautiful, especially when it begins to fall.
Yeah. Well, let it snow, let it snow. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
You can't change the weather. Just bam, 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 bam. Just let it be.
I'm sorry? Wait, the weather? You think this is about the weather?
Dad? Dad?
I think his Zoom is frozen.
Dad?
No, I'm not frozen. It's just, no, nothing. Deja vu. Ah, well, I think that must be my Christmas friends. I'll be right back. discuss me amongst yourselves.
Well,
Thank you.
I guess you always imagine.
All right. Here we are. The three wise men.
you said they were the ghosts of Christmas.
No. She's the ghost. What do you want from me? I'm not a generous person. When I left home at 16, I never went back. You're a grown-up. None of us gets what we want or what we need. Right, Robin? But we grow up. Huh? You know what I learned in Nam? Huh? Do you? I learned don't look back. No. No, don't you dare cry. This is what you wanted. This was your choice. You do not get to cry.
I think that maybe this has gone wrong.
Mina, I was 17 when I got married. I was 18 when I had my first kid. That's not on you. I understand that. You're not part of that. But I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I could become. I didn't know how it felt to let someone become part of you. Please don't walk away from that, Mina, please.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I am. This was a mistake.
No. Wait. Look, Mina, I'm in a minefield here. In war. When things start to happen, they happen very fast, and you can't take time back. Time is not your friend. It's not like in the hospital, Mina. Please stop crying. You do not get to cry, Mina. No, not when I am so close and when I'm so sure of us. Please.
I have to leave.
No, Mina. Mina, wait, don't. Please. Don't walk away from me.
Dad?
Yeah.
Let it snow. Let it snow.
I think now's a good time to tell everybody that this week's installment of Around the Clock is brought to you by our sponsor, 23andMe. 23andMe, bringing families together with questionable emotional and legal ramifications since 2006. I will say, though, that's classic Anne Bronston. Alcoholism with incestual overtones. She's done it again. Okay. Winter Wonderland. by Jenny Webb. Starring Mari Weiss, Lisa Robbins, and Nathaniel Meek. Sort of company directed. Without further ado, please enjoy
Winter Wonderland.
Hey, honey, hi. This is Mother. And listen, I know we said 7:30, but I thought if you could sneak on a little bit earlier, then we'd have some time together before, well, just if you can. Anyway, I really want to get caught up, with all of your I don't know, with whatever it is that you're doing. Oh, and honey, it's 7:30 LA time. Since I have no idea where you are, I don't really know what time.
Hey there. Hi. Am I late? Who are you?
No, you're not late. We're not even supposed to start till 7:30.
I know. I wanted to make sure,
Yeah, you certainly are. And then some.
Yeah, well, it's that time of year.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for setting this up.
Yeah, well, Chip was very insistent.
Oh, when did you talk to him?
Well, I didn't. We text. He hasn't really been able to, I don't know, no service or something.
Oh, our son, the adventurer.
Oh, the adventurer. You think he's on some sort of adventure?
Oh, but how fun is this? How long has it been since we were all three together?
I think we've put off this fun for as long as possible.
Well, it's about time. And you look great.
Thanks. But listen, I have to say, I'm really very worried about him.
Oh, Chip?
Yes, Chip. I mean, he left town so suddenly after he split up with that woman, and since then, hardly a word.
Oh, Chrissy was such a sweet.
She was not a sweet person. She broke his heart.
But before that, the sweetest.
Would a sweet person dump someone right before Christmas?
Oh, don't use that word. Dump is such an ugly word.
Oh, yeah? And what word would you choose?
Release, give leave, open the door.
Yes, that our son ran screaming out of an emotional cripple who's now hiding who knows where, licking his wounds like a pathetic beaten dog. Hi, honey!
Mom! Hey, Mom, Mother. Great to see you both. Oh, you look so warm.
Yeah, and you look frozen solid.
Pretty much how I feel.
Oh, nice hat, though. I like that color on you.
Where the hell are you, Chip?
Do you need me to come pick you up?
That would be nice, but it's kind of a long drive.
How long?
To the North Pole. Mother, I'm at the North Pole.
What the hell are you doing at the North Pole?
The North Pole at Christmas. Oh, how beautiful is that?
Well, it's hard to answer. Right now, it's mostly dark, always cold.
Chip, you need to come home right now.
Mother, I'm almost 30 years old. Please don't tell me what I need.
Oh, because what you need is to freeze your ass off?
Well, perhaps what he's trying to say.
Mom, I know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Or no, I don't know, but that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, by playing an ice cube in the Arctic?
Yes, or no.
Oh my God.
I have no idea what I'm doing here, but Chrissy, when Chrissy and I
went your separate ways?
Sure, Mom, took different paths.
See, Tina, almost like a gift, right, dear?
Yeah, like a brilliant fucking Christmas gift, ripping my heart out and throwing it on the sidewalk.
Uh-huh.
I've never felt pain like that. Yeah, I've never had anyone not want me. I was rejected, and all I could think of was to put as much distance between her and I as I could.
But why the North Pole?
Well, why not? Yeah, I've read about it. It's an adorable little town in Alaska near Fairbanks. Right? There's Christmas all year round, little twinkly lights and candy canes and kittens. Are there kittens? Oh, please tell me there are kittens.
It's not where I am. It's... Oh my God. Maybe that is why I'm here. Subconsciously. This is exactly what Chrissy said.
What is?
Well, that my whole life, the way you raised me, it's like I lived in this beautiful world of only the best possibilities, surrounded by fluffy clouds or like a bubble of privilege.
Oh, or pillows.
Yes, pillows.
Tina, do you remember when he was little? We wrapped pillows around him so that when he ran around the house, he wouldn't get hurt.
Baby, that was you. That was all you.
Ah, but it paid off when he fell off the balcony, didn't it?
What?
Never mind. Never mind. Honey, what were you saying before?
That I thought the world was a magical place. I could have anything I wanted, do anything I wanted. People liked me. You know, nothing could hurt me.
Well, that is the white man's burden.
What?
Never mind. Never mind.
And Christmas, that took it always to the next level.
Yes, Christmas. Oh, what wonderful memories, huh? Jingle bells and sleigh rides down the lanes of glistening snow.
We live in LA, Mom. I've never been on a sleigh ride. There's no snowman in Parson Brown's field.
But LA is a very big city. You don't know that.
Mom!
Oh, Jane.
But that's probably what... I'm here looking for something that doesn't exist. This is the North Pole. It's a wasteland. I got no warm fire. There's no love songs. There's not Eskimos frolicking around and playing. All the fairy tale endings you fed me and beginnings and middles, it was all lies. And now every day I get up and I turn on the TV and I can't even tell what's real and what's not.
Wait, hang on there, honey. Your mom did the best she could.
But you could have stopped her.
Yeah, well, honestly, at the time, I didn't want to.
Why not?
Because here's the alternative. You want to know what's real? What's real is that maybe it's a good thing you're at the North Pole right now, because in a few years, it's going to be gone. We've destroyed the planet. Yeah, people are starving and living on the streets while the stock market just keeps climbing. Social order has gone in the shitter because everybody's just in it for themselves. And there are human beings out there who are capable of evil. And children, I mean, the kids are being shot in the back because they don't look like you and me. So yes, when you were growing up, I wanted you to believe in a candy-coated world with sparkles and teddy bears. Fuck it. I want to believe in that right now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made the wrong choice by protecting you from the cesspool of tragedy that's our now imminent destiny.
Just wait till you have kids, Chip. It's not easy.
No, I get it. But maybe it's time now. To let a little bit of that in, the truth. Would you do that, Mom? For me?
Okay, sweetie. I have something to tell you. Snow is cold. It gets really cold.
Thank you. I'm realizing that.
And it's not a hoax. And the election is over.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And there is no Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Hey, Trace, can you come do the intro for this one? I have to finish packing these, if they're gonna get there by Christmas. Or we're gonna have to move really quick.
Thank you all for another wonderful show. I want to take 1 second while my husband packs drugs. They're not really drugs. He spent hours prepping this joke. To remind everybody that while we appreciate you being here for this lovely theater that we are doing tonight, we would also like you to invite everyone to come to a streaming version of A Christmas Carol. There's information on our website. It is a fundraiser for Rogue Machine, or some of the profits from the piece are fundraiser for Rogue Machine. If you're enjoying this theater experience, if you enjoy theater experiences in general, if you enjoy a wonderful classic holiday story, if you enjoy spending time supporting the arts with your family, if any of those are things that get you excited, please do look for the information on our website. It's a beautiful performance. It's filmed. It's a stage performance that's been filmed, and proceeds from the ticket sales for the streaming event do benefit Rogue Machine. There's information on our website, and onward we go. Our last show of this particular prompt for the holiday season, but second to last show of the evening, so don't leave us yet, is Deck the Halls, written by Daniel Coronel, directed by Deidre Edwards, with the lovely Terry Davis, Sharon Shane, and Tanya Getty. So without further ado, please enjoy Deck the Halls.
Yeah, just, yeah.
Well, cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers. I am so glad we can do this. I have never done a virtual gift exchange before.
Me neither. I was so worried your gifts wouldn't make it in time.
Ah, what is that on your tree, Tanya? Is that an avocado ornament?
Yeah, it's so awesome, right? I'm going for a Cali Christmas theme this year, and what says Cali more than an avocado? What about you, Sharon? No tree this year?
No, not this year. I am going for a minimalist Christmas. No tree, no wreath, no decking the halls. Oh, I was going to hang up my Christmas stocking, but I have to find it first. Oh, it's hard to get into the Christmas spirit with all this negativity. Did you guys read about how people are refusing the vaccine and that Trump?
No, Sharon, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I don't mean to cut you off, but let's make this a Zoom party that is politics free, okay? We'll just indulge in some Christmas cheer and leave the political mumbo jumbo alone, just for tonight, okay?
Yeah, totally agree. Less politics, more almond nog. Why the hell is your camera off, Twink?
Yeah, seriously, are we ever going to see your face?
Hold on. Just let me put on the finishing touch.
Vintage Terry milking her entrance.
Oh, you're hilarious, Tanya. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Well, hello there, Mrs. Jolly, Mrs. Old Saint Nick.
You look fantastic, really, wow.
Well, this is my favorite holiday, so why not don my gay apparel?
Well, it is way more festive than my pandemic apparel. Oh, you know what, Mrs. Claus, there is someone who wants to say hi to you.
Oh, yay.
It's Comet. Or Vixen, or I don't know, one of Santa's reindeer.
It sure is. Wait, what's that? Does it sing a song or play a song or something?
Oh, it did, but I had to take the batteries out because the remote for my TV died.
You know, there is this thing called Amazon. Wonderful place. They have all kinds of batteries for sale. They even have liquor too.
Do they have anything for my reindeer?
The California reindeer. All it needs is some sunglasses and a protein shake.
Or a yoga mat.
All right. He could do downward facing Rudolph.
Oh, excuse me, ladies, but Mrs. Claus needs a refill.
Well, Terry really seems to be feeling the holiday cheer. Why can't her optimism and holiday spirit be contagious? Wouldn't that be wonderful?
How is everything going on your end, Sharon? Everything good?
I think we're okay. Not great, not the worst. Why do you ask?
Well, you seem a little down.
Well, I'll admit the holiday spirit hasn't hit me as much this year. I miss being in the same room with people. Well, don't get me wrong. It's great to see your faces, but it's hard to see your friends and not be able to give them a hug or be next to them, singing, sharing tender moments. And half the time, Zoom freezes up and I end up talking to myself without even realizing it.
I know what you mean. It's a big adjustment for everyone. I mean, Thanksgiving was pretty lonely. I had my parents on Zoom, but sitting at the table alone, but not alone, but still feeling alone was weird. It's for sure tough, but we manage best we can.
I know, but it is good to see you too. Oh, I got your cookies, by the way. They were so tasty.
You opened my gift already? I thought we were gonna wait and did you say you got cookies? Cookies with an S?
Yeah, half a dozen. Well, I should have waited to open them. I'm sorry, Tanya. But if it's any consolation, the cookies are good.
You got the oatmeal raisin cookies?
Yeah, oatmeal raisin, my favorite. Why?
Ugh.
What? Is everything okay, dear? What? You're shocked. What? Did you see something move in my house? Huh? No, did you see an intruder? Huh?
No.
Anybody is here? I have a gun. I have a gun right next to me, and I won't hesitate to use it. Don't be an asshole, you asshole!
Sharon, come back. You got the wrong cookies.
What? What do you mean I got the wrong cookies?
I wanted to, you were supposed to get a special cookie.
Oh, sweetie, they are special. They were a gift from you.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Just the last time we spoke, you seem really down, and you mentioned how this whole thing was giving you this constant anxiety, and you just needed something to take the edge off. And I recommended weed, but you said I don't know how to go to the stores, and I don't even know what thing to buy. And believe me, I know how overwhelming all of this could be. So I figured, why not send you a pot cookie?
So the oatmeal raisins have pot in them. I guess that makes sense. They did have a peculiar aftertaste, but I thought maybe they were just vegan, or maybe you used too much nutmeg or cinnamon.
Okay, Sharon, I get the point. Just listen, the oatmeal raisin cookies do not have pot in them. The chocolate chip cookie does.
So who did you send the chocolate chip cookie to?
Ladies, I'm so sorry it took me so long. But on my way to the kitchen, I got this humongous snack attack. So I have a question. Do you think a house can get bigger or wider? I mean, I couldn't believe how long it took me in my kitchen to get to the pantry. And then I got thirsty. And so I had to got some water. Do you realize how wet water is? Do you? I mean, my lips feel so moist. That's a funny word, moist. Isn't it moist? Moist.
Terry, did you get a cookie from me? It was in a little box with a snowman on it?
I did. It was delicious. Thank you so. Oh, that was your Christmas gift, wasn't it? I am so sorry. I should have waited. But once I opened it up and saw what it was, I couldn't stop myself.
Did you eat the whole thing?
Oh, it's huge. I saved half of it for later. It did have a funny aftertaste though. I'm trying to figure out what it is. I could be nutmeg, but no, it's some kind of spice. It could be ginger. Oh, it's a vegan cookie. Of course, that goes along with the Cali Christmas.
Terry, I have to tell you something about that cookie. It was an edible.
Don't say that. It wasn't an edible. It was very pleasant to eat. You are a very good baker, Spark.
No, Terry, she's saying that the cookie is a pot cookie.
What?
Uh-huh.
What? Pot?
Yeah.
Oh. Am I high right now?
It's not funny, Sharon.
Oh, it's a little funny.
Oh, relax, Tanya. I can handle it. I mean, what do you think I used to do after all the PRT shows or when I was hanging around at Rogue Machine? I am kind of curious though. Why did you send me a pot cookie?
It was meant for me to lift my spirits. And it absolutely did, sweetie.
Oh, Sharon, what's wrong with your spirits?
Oh, nothing. Nothing is wrong with my spirits. It's just, it's hard to be cheery nowadays. It's like every time I turn on the TV or look at Facebook or Instagram, I'm hit with these reality checks and guilt trips by not endorsing every single struggle or God forbid, I have to admit, I am underinformed. I try to keep up with everything. I do. But in the end, all of this pouring of issues, it's just a way of making me feel like I'm a bad person. And because I can't keep up with every struggle. It just feels like a small piece of myself is being dragged away from me. 2020 in a nutshell. I'm trying to have your spirit, Terry. I really am.
Oh, God. Oh, to be honest with you.
Yes, of course, always.
You know, I didn't want to do this at first. I really didn't. I mean, this whole outfit and this Zoom Christmas or whatever the hell you call this Zoom thing, it just seems so forced. And with daily news about the rising numbers of death and just to know that this thing is really still alive, I end up feeling guilty, just, trying to live my normal life.
What made you change your mind?
What do you mean?
Clearly something made you change your mind. What was it?
Okay. You know how sometimes cleaning helps you think straight. So I was cleaning the house and something kept saying, stop, stand still, sit. But I couldn't because my mind was so full. So I went to get my journal because I was going to write, but I couldn't find it. So I took a breath, and I went back to cleaning, and then I knocked over my library and the books were all over the floor, and I was picking them up and I found this book that that my mom had given me a long time ago. And I opened it up, and there was a piece of paper in the book, and it said she had left it there for me. And it said, enjoy the little things, because one day you will turn around, you will look back, and you will realize that the really important things were the little things. Vonnegut. She loved Vonnegut. Well, it got me thinking. It got me thinking that it's true. That's all we have right now are the little things. We don't have big trips. We don't have big elaborate gatherings, and that's okay. That's okay. We will have that again sometime. But a house full of people is nice, but a gathering and being with people that you really care about and love, and sharing laughter and drinking and sharing feelings. I mean, all of that we still have, And it's not how you spend the holidays that matters, it's who you spend them with, And at the end of the fucking day, we are lucky just to still be here. So why not make the most of it? I am so high right now.
Oh, you are so right. And here we are making the most with what we have, doing the little things. You see, Tanya, you were still able to bring some Christmas cheer after all.
Oh, it's the magic of the boughs of holly. We did get to see you guys in your awesome outfits and open gifts, which we haven't done yet. I mean, you've opened my gifts, obviously, but let's see what else we got.
I'll go first, okay? All right, I'll go first.
It's mine.
It's yours? Wait. Oh, this is so wonderful. Oh, my little rose lily will look so cute in this. Oh, thank you so much, Sherry.
That is adorable. Terry, you go.
Oh, Sharon, I've got yours right here. Nice paper. Okay. Oh, Sharon, this is lovely. Oh, I love the smell of new paper. Thank you, Sharon. Trust me, I will make good use of this. I've got a lot to write. Tanya, you're up next.
I will start with your gift, Terry. Oh, look at this. It's a glove. It's a glove. It fits perfectly. Thank you, Terry.
It's a purse, dork, a purse.
Whatever it is, it looks adorable.
Little purse.
Okay, open my gift next, Tanya.
All right. Sharon's is here. Oh yeah, thank you, Sharon. And it's perfect timing because I just ran out of nutmeg and Mama needs a refill.
So do I.
Oh, I haven't even broken into my good shit yet.
Let us all refill our drinks and meet back here in 5 minutes. Plus, I've been holding it in and I really have to pee.
Me too, thank God.
Me too. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Love you too.
That's like the new stoner comedy classic. Seth Rogen and Terry Davis.
High in a kitchen, in a really nice kitchen.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most Terry's eaten since 1984.
Hey, you have to. She looks great as Mrs. Claus.
Okay, so here we go. The grand finale is an encore presentation of Dolittle by Steve Stacie and directed by Elina de Santos with Dylan LaRocque, Joanna Churgin, Bruno Oliver, and Hersha Parady. So
get your instruments ready, gang.
Yep.
We're in for a good holiday time as we close this out.
She said it best. Without further ado, please enjoy Dolittle.
We had our first big hit in 1975.
Go back.
Ophelia?
Pop in.
I am so close to writing in the
We are doing this. You guys. You know, I almost signed Frank Sinatra. Oh, yeah, we were both drunk at the time. He was
Everybody just shut up!
Last year. I mean, this is the. Thank you, son. Now, Leonard, you were saying.
We seem to be at an impasse on this new song. It looks like it's time once again for my Here's What the Roundabouts Are All About speech.
Come on, please.
When I first signed the Roundabouts, I was just a kid then. They were the Castaways. I changed their name because I wanted them round and about, not castaway. We had our first big hit in 1975. Ophelia?
Love Me Like a Caveman.
Which had a certain upbeat, happy feeling that people liked compared to all the rock and roll garbage that was selling at the time. That was followed by Flowers and Rainbows. And then Do You Think There's Kissing in Outer Space? And then the super hit that allows you two to keep nostalgia gigs.
Loving fell on me.
Oh,
yeah?
You did a great job.
Oh, yeah? It wasn't over the top?
No, it was perfect.
Milked it to death.
A solid string of pop hits, a freight train of success that was only interrupted when Ophelia had her little event in 1976.
Yes, okay. I made trouble. I had a baby out of wedlock. Show business was far less forgiving back then. I mean, today you can do drugs and screw whoever. But back then, you fall in love with Zero Mostel, you bear him a son, and you're out on your keister. But I paid for my sins. I had to quit the Roundabouts, and now my son is in the state prison for selling counterfeit Baby Yodas. But this song, this new song is important. We have got to play it in New York.
We?
Mom, never mind.
My point is, you don't hear the words die or death or disease in any of those great roundabout hits. You'll get to play 2 songs at this Carnegie Hall Retro Old Boomers Who Are Hard of Hearing Folk Fest. And we know one of them has to be A Promise Is Like Sweet Candy. You want to follow that up with this pandemic Christmas death song?
The mouse over that.
If I might. First of all, the title is very polite. It says please at the beginning.
Please don't die at Christmas. You have die and Christmas separated by 2 letters. Even Johnny Cash just fell into a burning ring of fire. He didn't die in a burning ring of fire.
That's the whole point, Leonard. If we don't sing this anthem about being careful right now, more people are gonna get sick. It's relevant, and we get points for cashing in. I mean, helping people through this difficult time.
Back in my youth, I mean, there were songs like Hang Down Your Head, Tom Dooley, Poor Boy, You're Gonna Die, and St. James Infirmary. I seen my baby laying there. She's stretched out on a long white table. You know why, Leonard?
They were going to remove some unsightly moles?
No, she was dead. And commercial possibilities? I mean, come on, the Grateful Dead. They stole a shitload of crappy music, and they were called the Dead.
They never tried to sell a Christmas pandemic song. Look, Ophelia, you've retired from show business. You've had a lot of really good ideas about how Marcia and Teddy should carry on the roundabouts. Some very good ones. And then some others, like how both of them should wear a dress on stage.
Well, the roundabouts should not be considered gender specific.
I did that for you once, and we got laughed off the stage at the Troubadour. Although I did get a few numbers that night.
Look, Lenny, New York, what's going on right now in the country, the world, the timing is right.
Wouldn't it be, please don't succumb at Christmas?
Oh. No, I'm not hearing any money in that. I mean, Leonard, let us do the song for you.
Us?
Dude, let us play it for you. Come on.
Fine. We shall now enjoy the Christmas Death March.
Please don't you die at Christmas. Keep your distance if you can. Cover your face and stay home. Do little as you can. Stay out of bars and cafes so you are from COVID saved. Don't hug your friends and family. They could put you in your grave.
Take it away, Ophelia. If it's foggy Christmas Eve, just stay home and bitch. Pretty soon the vaccine's here and we'll all be out drinking beer.
Then we will go to movies and there won't be more disease. But right now, don't die at Christmas or you will be history. Or you will be history.
Okay, 3 things. 1, Ophelia is going with you to New York?
Oh, I'm back, baby, back in the game. Listen, these 2 need me, and I will be dressed up as butch as possible. All kinds of butchness to show that the roundabouts are not gender specific.
Okay, that's great. 2, the line, do little. Should it be do as little?
We have our reasons.
Fine. And 3, that melody, I I feel as though I've heard it somewhere before. In fact, it sounds a little on the nose.
Great minds think alike. For example, Silent Night is basically the same melody as Baby It's Cold Outside.
Yeah, it's a fun tune. I mean, come on, don't you think? Believe me, the audience, they will be talking about this song long after the show.
Yes, I'm afraid you're right. Are you sure I can't talk you into doing one of the other roundabout hits? Maybe Picnic in Sweetheart Park?
No.
Hold My Hand in Candyland?
No.
Leaving on a Greyhound?
No.
Take Me Home, I'll Eat My Pizza Alone.
No.
Okay. But I'll be damned if I haven't heard that melody someplace before.
Lenny, on behalf of the new regrouped roundabouts, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, but I'm Jewish.
We got you covered. Hit it, kids.
I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, then dreidel I shall play.
Oh, why didn't I finish law school?
There we go. All right. Zero Mostel, Sweet Candy. That's how you got pregnant with Adam, right?
Oh, right.
I got in bed and was like.
Thank you all for coming.
Yeah.
This evening.
As you can see, Rogue Machine could use some more production funds. So as they say in the nonprofit world, smash that donate button.
Subscription, it's subscription. So
Well, they
get
should do
yourself
that
a
too.
temporary holiday subscription to the Christmas Carol, support Rogue Machine, support live virtual theater in Los Angeles, and from our families to all of yours, thank you so much for spending an evening with us. Happy holidays. Stay safe, stay well. We appreciate you all, and we can't wait to be back in person. And now let's bring all of our cast back. Yes, and we're going to wave everybody off with some virtual bows here.
You can unmute yourselves and
Happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy 2021.
Oh,
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Bye all.
Thank you all so much. I love you.
Good night, everyone.
Bye,
Good night.
Everybody.
Thank you for coming.
Night, Biddy.
Tracy and Michael.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
I only am survived alone to tell thee.
How do I get out of this?